Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? Welcome to Geekism Throwback Thursday, where we dive into a classic simulation game every single Thursday here on the channel, and we're currently working our way through Tropico 5, getting ready for Tropico 6, launching later in the year. Next year now it'll be, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, can't wait either way. So in the last episode, we kind of built out our military base a little bit. Nobody in the barracks, absolutely nobody wants to come and... oh no, there's 3. It's just not staffed enough to be useful, I think, is the point. But there's nobody here in the guard tower. We need to get some people up and over here, to be honest with you, which we will work towards later on. But we've got a few here. Housing happiness, it's dropping thick and fast, and I think we need to start working on that a little bit. Let's have a look. How many homeless people do we have? Homeless. We have 68 homeless families. So we need to try and find where they're setting up shop and do something about it. It looks like they're mostly... here is the issue. We've got 4 homeless stands there. There's loads around the back here as well. And then maybe, I'm guessing, probably over here a little. Yeah, around the back here. So we need to try and add some housing into where people are actually working. That seems to be the problem. Along here, the front here as well. Look, there's loads along the front there. Okay, so definitely housing is going to be an issue that we face in this episode. Tenements, still not building apartments. We're still not there yet. I don't really want to place them here, like right by the military base, but if that's what we need to do, you know, that's what we need to do, I guess. Let's put 2 here that will hopefully, you know, I always assumed that the people lived in the barracks, but I guess not. Then where was the other major issue? The major issue was like along the front here, which kind of makes sense because this is where a lot of the businesses are, a lot of the stuff going on is. So, but it looks like we can build them pretty close. Oh no, we can build them there. So, okay, let's do this then. We'll build one there, and then we'll build. I'm leaving a gap for no particular reason around there. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna actually get rid of those. We'll try that again. Seeing as we've got that guard tower there, we may as well use the space as best we can, and then we can have those along the front. That'd be a lovely place to live right there on the beach. I think that'd be great. So we've now got 6 more tenements going up. Each of these house a fair few people. I think it tells you on here it's about 12 families. So, you know, technically that should be enough. I mean, it won't be because people insist on living in weird places. But let's have a look. Export 5,000 logs. Yeah, we have a logging. Oh no, we don't have logging, do we? Because we haven't actually got any decent forest until we move up into this area. So no, we haven't got logs right now. Sorry about that. Export 10,000 meat. Yeah, we can have a go at that. We've got ranches, haven't we? These are ranches here. Ranches, cattle, milk. Yeah, meat. There's the meat output. So yeah, we can work on that. What's this one? Cocoa. No, we won't worry about that one either. I don't want to really like wind up either of these at the moment. We have warm relations, we have cold relations, so we need to praise these. There we go. Now we're neutral with them. Okay, we need to keep an eye on that because that was what destroyed us in the last episode. We're going to have a random save. Huge save that takes over the whole screen. I'd like to build an asylum. That would kind of fit with our sort of Halloween-y themed week that we're doing, I guess. So the idea was that, you know, originally all the Planet Coaster content was going to be Halloween themed. We'll have build a spooky house in Geektopia and oh, more citizens arrive. I really do with people not arriving so much at the moment because we just haven't got anywhere to put you folks. But all these tenements are built and they've got absolutely nobody in them. 7 people are in that one. I can't believe that families sit here. Yeah, these sit empty. So those are full now. So that should definitely mean that we start getting some staff coming up to here. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so we were building like spooky houses and Halloween decorations. I was like, oh, I'll make the whole channel themed Halloween for a week. And then I was like, how the hell do you make Tropico and Mashinki Halloween themed? So I haven't worried about it too much other than the introduction on the way in. But yeah, I suppose we could put down an asylum. That's a bit creepy, isn't it? So let's look at doing that. Can we build it or do we need to research it? Welfare and media. No, we have an asylum. Oh, it's a creepy looking building as well. Where are we going to put this? We need the asylum. It needs to be up like I don't think we can build bridges, can we? What would be nice is if it was up here in the middle of nowhere. That would be cool. But I guess maybe we can just have it sort of like up out the way a little there on the waterfront. That actually looks quite nice and scenic, doesn't it? We can do that. We can then put a road in. Let's actually get rid of this road a little. And no, sorry. Get rid of that curve, and then add the curve back in again once we've got the asylum in place. So let's bring that round like that. There we go. It's a much more natural curve. Because we were going to use this for farming and stuff, I think, but do you know what? Change my mind. This is going to be the major city centre with the old asylum there up in the corner. And then this road, I mean, eventually we're going to move up here from somewhere like this area. So for now, at least, this road can just run along a little to give us an idea of where we're going to end up. Okay. Here can come up. We'll keep the block system going for there at least, and probably for there as well. We'll maybe leave a little bit of grass outside the front of the asylum. Maybe even leave it all battered like that. Here we have a housing problem. Look, let's get some housing in here, because that's personally for me the easiest way to kind of figure out where you need houses is have a look where they're building them. Literally just where they're putting them down. We could build some nicer, posher houses here, couldn't we? We could build like a little mansion area. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I don't know whether or not they're required here, but this will be quite nice. Let's go there and there, and then we've got a bit of space. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so that gives us a nice little roadblock there. An area surrounded by roads as opposed to actual roadblock, sorry. We'll do that. Okay, oh, that's annoying. The asylum's one off the grid. Okay, we need to fix that because that's going to infuriate me otherwise. We hadn't really done much on it, so that's okay. No, not the Inquisition. We'll put you in later as well, don't worry. There, yeah, where's the front? There's the front. Lovely, jubbly. And then we'll have the road there, and then that's all on the grid system then. So here we've got 2 wide, so we won't actually put you... Oops, we won't put the road there. We'll have it going in between you, because you need ways to get to you, you know. There we go, we'll do that. And then in front of you we'll have some beautiful gardens. We have some 3 wide ones, don't we? So you're a 3 wide one. You're lovely but too big. So the only other 3 wide one is you, I think. So let's do you and you. That will be a lovely area with nice housing in. That's going to be very upmarket. But I think we also need some slummy houses. What's this? Get rid of 1 crime lord. Yeah, we can do that. To do that, we have to find a crime lord. So we look around. Rebel. No, we leave the rebels to it at the moment because they're not causing us major issues. How do we find crime lords again? Employed. No, it's not going to class as a job, is it? Let's have a look. Politics. There we go. There's no unrest. There's no threat. Rebel threat. Can't actually remember how we find crime lords. They have one of these things above their heads. So maybe it's just yeah. Who are you there? You are a militarist leader, so you're fine. You are going to be something else. You're Kevin. Kevin. Not that there's anything wrong with the name Kevin. It's just not very Tropican, is it? Okay, we'll keep an eye out for crime lords. That's what we'll do. So let's build some other housing. Let's get these tenements in. I'm going to try and build these out as best we can. We're going to have a bit of an issue with the road map in here, aren't we? So let's just fill this space in. Like that. We'll have that as a bit of garden. And then we can carry on. Oh, we're out of cash. Oh, that hasn't happened for a little while. Let's hope we can just put a bit of road down, at least. There we go. And maybe a small park. Can you let me do a small park? No, not even going to let me do a small park. Okay, we'll have to sit with that for a moment. At least that's going to give us... we're getting a bit of meat coming through, not much. Get rid of crime laws. That's while we're waiting for money then. Dab. Bingo bango. There we go. Kill. Yes. I don't know how we go about doing that. Whether our army comes out or... Let's watch what happens. Oh, he's going to the police station. Did you just volunteer yourself up to get killed? That's pretty crazy if he did. But it's gone away from here. Okay. Mansions are built. Are people living in them? Yeah, 4 of 4. 4 of 4. No, there. Yeah, okay. So yeah, people with a bit of money are moving in. Doctors believe that Penultimo suffers from multiple personality disorder. Personally, I'm shocked that Penultimo has any personality at all. The doctors believe that we should let Penultimo's illusions play out in order to cure him. Would you talk to him if you had the time? Okay. So yes, I have done this before. Penultimo goes a little cray-cray, but it's good fun. It's good fun. Our asylum is in place. Look at that, the creepy building. Look at that scary place. Quite glad with how that's turned out. That looks good. It looks good on the water there as well. It fits quite nicely. People can't run off and escape or abscond or whatever the word is. Tenements going in. All of these should be pretty okay. We should start getting people living in those. Not quite just yet. Let's get some small gardens in. Yeah, let's get rid of those last little bits as well. Where else did we want to put? There was somewhere else we wanted to put gardens, wasn't there? Can't remember now. Same issue, we'll put a tavern in, which would increase housing quality a little by using taverns, which I completely agree with. You're much happier if you've got a pub nearby, aren't you? We could have fit one in that little gap there. We could also fit one in there, I guess. With not much space behind it. Where are our other taverns? We have one over here. We have one... Oh, I thought we had one. Ah, yeah, one there as well. So yeah, actually, somewhere over here. Probably not a bad spot for one. So let's have one... just get the lights the right way around. Let's have one there. So it kind of stays on this grid system that we're building. Which is working quite nicely. For now, at least. For the city centre. Yeah, okay. So I think we're going to have to put some housing either side of this church. It's something I didn't particularly want to do, because I quite like the church being open, but I suppose we could just put green either side of the church. And then it wouldn't be so bad, would it? It would still have some greenery around it, and also it would increase the quality a little of those houses nearby. So let's get onto these. Let's do something like, yeah, these look very church gardeny, followed by, yeah, some nice big palms on the street there. Okay, that kind of caps that area off. The church has still got some nice big greenery around it, but then also we're filling in the spaces where needed with some tenements. I'm keeping this space open here next to the police station. I'm thinking eventually something like TV station or that kind of thing. Supermarket maybe once it opens up. That's the sort of thing that's going to fill in those gaps. But for now, we're pretty skint. But our mansions are up and running, and they're relatively... These top ones are a little empty, but for the most part, our managers and things are now working in those. Tenements have all got people in. Trade offer for cocoa with allies has been completed. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at our trade then. We might have a spare ship. We've got 2 spare ships. Okay. Pearls going out. Is one we're doing. Okay. So, somebody also pointed out that the Axis isn't Russia. I always assumed it was. I always assumed it was America and Russia. I think maybe it must be later on after the Cold War then. But the Axis is actually like France and Italy together, I think. I can't remember exactly. Apologies. So pearls we've got going out. We're losing standing with them for that, but we can gain standing. We don't have at least 40 standing with the Axis again. Oh man, they're just not happy about us, are they? Yeah, see what we have. There, we can do that one. It's actually no good price, but it does give us better foreign standing with them, so we're going to go for it. Cheese, it's actually a really good price on cheese. We haven't quite got the standing for them though. Let's have a look if we can increase that. praise. Accept 52. There we go. So now we can go into trade and we can send them some cheese. That's good. We've got cheese. We're producing cheese over here, aren't we? Oh, milk. Milk and meat. Oh, we're sure we were producing cheese. Oh, we lost that area, didn't we, when we did the re-go of the save? So are we not producing any cream? Cheese. Oh no, there it is. Cheese output. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we've got cheese coming in. We need a control and left click to invite a foreign worker. Yeah. Yeah, let's get them staffed. Let's get some cheese on the go. Housing happiness has now started to increase, which is good. Let's have a look at how our homelessness population is. 52 families, my word. We've still just got people coming in. I'm Catman. Save the city from evil crime lords. Use police stations to discover special citizens, crime lords and rebel leaders. Okay. We now have to find 5 crime lords. I'm pretty sure they just kind of appear though. They're randomly generated. It's not the fact that we actually had 5 crime lords in the place in the first place. So we still need major housing. Where are all these homeless? They're all here, look. So I think what we need to do, for now at least, is make this place a bit more of a countrified area. That's all we can afford. Ouch, we're really, really skint. We've got nobody working in the... Well, we've got a few people working, that's fine, I guess. Dry dock unlocked. Full Tropico map. Hooray! There we go. So that's the one we were waiting for, was the compass, I think. We now have the ability. We can get uranium, which is good in the future. We can also get gold, I think, is this one? Yeah, so we're cooking on gas. Lots of ways to make money in the future. We also need to make a bit of a tourist area as well, which I'm thinking is maybe along this river. Rather than a beach, we'll do like a river place here, and we can get these ancient ruins that people can come and see as well, which is pretty good. We can now join the Allies. Yeah, we are going to be working on that, aren't we? Let's have a look. The Allies. Oh, we need to swap this back over again. We're cold with the Allies. Crime Lord has been discovered. So we need to keep an eye out for them. Are you struggling to get people to come up? I mean, these are full. Do we need to start paying our guys more? Is that what the problem is? I believe in paying your military a lot of money. It always seems to make sense. All right, let's see if we can just find this crime lord. Pay 10 grand to import the communist revolution. No. No, we can't do that. Okay. We're not going to do very well on this election. Let's go for you. We currently just about hold the boat. There's a crime lord. Your target is a family will leave the island. You may appropriate some of their family wealth, increase the civil unrest. Yeah, so we'll do that one rather than kill them. We'll banish them this time. Right, let's see. You appropriate 670 quid. Fantastic. Well worth every penny. We're losing the boat here. Let's get some fun things on the go. Mardi Gras. What else can we do? Tax break. I don't think we're going to be able to afford, which is a shame because that really helps. 30 grand the tax break's going to cost us. Okay. Increases crime and literacy. What are our major issues? Let's have a look. Let's just pause a second. Let's have a look at our issues. We have a lot of people who are not working. We have 129 people who are illiterate. That's a problem. So we need to increase our schooling. We have loads of people homeless. Happiness, crime, safety isn't like because the lowest ones are religion, which always seems to be a problem in this game, and crime safety. So I can't remember if there's actually a way to make. So we've got loads of corruption. That should be nowhere near that. So we've got absolutely. We're not using any power yet. I wonder if it's worth getting rid of the power plant for now. Because That's probably costing us a fair few quid. Got no tourism. We've had 7 tourists turn up, and I was like, what the hell are you turning up here for? Yeah. I wonder if... Yeah, crime and religion seems to be the major thing. Who are you who is against us? You're the militarists actually against this time. I think probably it's worth trying to do something about the religion. We've got 2 churches already. We could maybe build another Catholic mission somewhere that fits that grid relatively well. So let's do that. Catholic mission there. Oh, it's right next to the one we've already got. Maybe down this side. Maybe down here. Let's have a look. Catholic mission. We've got a church there. There's a Catholic mission there and there. Maybe up here by the military, I guess? I mean, it's a bit random, I suppose, but it looks after these people. Or maybe up like it can be the start of this next section up here. Yeah, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, let's have you over here. Bang. And then let's also have some sort of... not necessarily military police station. Yeah, see we've got... Wow, crime is pretty bad. Wow, crime is really quite bad. Okay, we're going to have to reevaluate this. We need a police station, seriously. Over here, how do they go? How big are they? Okay, so if we lose that tenement and that bit of land there. There we go. We have a crime lord there as well. Can't afford to do anything about him, but we have one. Let's just get that building banished. Keep an eye on you, Consuelo Adrienne. It's a lady. She's a filthy witch crime lord. Now we can put in a police station here. I'm hoping that will help. Where have you gone? Oh man, we're skint. We're so skint this episode. We've killed a crime. Well, no, we banished the crime lord. We're working on 2. Our housing happiness is increasing. I think it seemed to be that policing was probably our major issue. Crime safety. People just didn't feel safe in their homes. That's awful. That's not something we wish to take on as a legacy, is it? How about these little cottage? Yeah, people are living in these now. I definitely think that's probably the way to go up here regarding housing as well. So as soon as we've got a bit more cash, we'll look at doing a few more of those for our farmers. Because hopefully that farming area will be not a farming area, but until then, it's kind of how we're going to have to do it, I think. Right, Teamsters. Oh no, what are you? Plantation, sugar plantation. Okay, you're doing well. That's good. A lot of Teamster build cars around. That's all I was wondering. I think we're going to leave it there. Let's just see what this quest is. Issue the wealth tax edit. Yeah, do you know what? I think we might have to. I think we're going to have to play it a little bit more communistic this at the moment because we're really struggling. Wealth tax issue. Let's hope it wasn't the rich people who were voting for me, but we need some money coming in. With significant loss of respect. Yeah, that might be one we have to get rid of eventually. Martial law decreases crime, liberty, and efficiency. The production buildings increases unrest when activated and once each year afterwards. Ooh, no, we don't want to do that. That's too extreme. Prohibition, no, I'm not interested in that. We have no debt, but we could buy money if we need to, so that's good. Which we might have to do if we don't get out of this little lump. I think we're going to have to leave it there. We're 4 months away, so let's just... Oh, God, it's 50-50. Are we going to have to be a bit funky and... I don't know, 51%. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save it. I'm going to save the game. We'll do the election. If we fail, we'll go back and do the election illegally. That's how we're going to play it, because unfortunately I can't afford to just lose again. We need to work on it. We're 50-50, so it really could go either way right now. We can win without cheating. Let's try it. Hopefully that'll jump back up to 51. Let's find out. It's going to be close. It's going to be really close, in fact. I'm glad to say that 207 voted, 206 didn't. You won with 50%. Okay, good. Well, there we go. In that case, oh, my heart's in my throat. We're going to have to leave it there. We've got some work done. We've built some lovely houses, and we're hopefully getting towards a place where people are happier with us. It takes a long time in this game. It's what it's all about, you know. But I'm still really enjoying myself. I think it's so much fun, this game. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. And if you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. Why are people living outside the asylum? That's weird. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Discord server. You'll find the link in the description. Again, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.